and close this.
All right, and we were almost on time.
We were.
Except that out of our 6 rechargeable AA batteries, 4 of them were not holding a charge strong enough to turn on the battery pack of the microphone.
I guess that's what happens when you stop you stop for a couple of weeks or a week.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's not a good selling point for rechargeable batteries. Rechargeable batteries, charge them fully, leave them in a bin to use when you're ready to use them, so long as that's not going to be 2 weeks from the date.
Yeah.
No,
it is pretty shitty.
That's pretty shitty. I almost wonder if I should just buy big ass tubs of double and AAA.
I mean, that's why we did go back to double and triple one-use batteries.
Well, no, the reason we went back to one-use batteries was because the cheap rechargeables I had came with those rechargers that were not working right.
Yes, that's right.
And then
those that they did suck.
And we had and we used those for a long period of time, and then it became a question of, is it the batteries that are going bad, or is it the chargers that are going bad? And I think it was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So I bought like an Energizer pack, and that charger's a lot more better.
Yes,
a lot more better.
Yeah, it's true. It does do it better.
But we should bring up the chat windows because we are live on the Twitch and we are live on the YouTubes.
Hello.
And they are muted as well, which is great. And no one said hi to us yet, but we're gonna break out that chat room.
Scroll down. Should be above the mod stuff. Yeah, there you go.
Right in the middle of everything where you never look. It's like the one feature that's like the most useful. There we go. And we should refresh that and see our live stream. Because as you can see, we have a not quite original PlayStation 2 screen up right now.
It's weird because, I mean, we're downstairs, so we're not on the computer, so it's not an emulator, but it kind of, I don't know. Does it?
And chat is up for both YouTube and Twitch right now.
All right. So what the fuck is this?
So what the fuck this is I have an original PlayStation 2. It's a fat model. Now, I don't know which version of the fat model is because apparently there's like 3 or 4 different or more versions of the fat PlayStation 2, and then they went to the thin PlayStation 2 models. But the fat PlayStation 2, which I bought for like $300 like a few months before they dropped the price down to $200, which was painful.
Shit happens, man.
Yeah, but then again...
But yeah, I mean, yeah, at that time you're like, that's a lot of... $100 is a lot of money.
Yeah. But
you also buy a game with that, 2 games.
Yeah.
Go budget.
Well, I already had the game I wanted. So this is the original. This is the only. Actually, no. There are 2 consoles attached to this TV that were original ones I bought brand new: the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. And the GameCube I bought on launch night. But the PlayStation 2 was quite a while later. I started working at Walmart and made friends with my coworkers in the electronics department, and went back to their place, and they introduced me to the world of Grand Theft Auto 3 and the PlayStation 2, and I was like, oh my god, this is awesome shit, I have to buy one of these. And so I saved and bought one. And of course you don't just buy a PlayStation 2. You buy a PlayStation 2, you buy a controller for the PlayStation 2.
Right.
You buy a memory card for the PlayStation 2.
I mean, yeah.
And then you buy, because literally the PlayStation 2 came in a blue box. Did it come with a controller? It may have.
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember if it came with a controller. Oh my god.
I would assume it did because all the other ones have, but assuming is bad. You shouldn't assume things. I guess I could look that up.
That might. I mean, I know there was a combo unit that was a PlayStation 2 and Gran Turismo 3, and I was considering buying one of those, but we sold out of those before I bought one. And besides, I really wanted Grand Theft Auto 3. Now, I did eventually buy Gran Turismo 3. because that was I loved how realistic the graphics were. Which we might have to boot that up and laugh at that.
Yeah.
But this was so realistic back in the day. Oh my God.
Yeah, look, I mean, the Slim line may have come with a controller and a memory card.
But the fat one didn't?
I don't think the fat one did, because like I'm
That
seeing
sounds
pictures.
right. I kind of feel like it did not come
I'm
with a
going to read
controller.
further, but like there on the Wikipedia page, there are there's a picture of the two different systems. One that's just the Fat Boy, and the second one, well, it's in the same picture, but like it's the pictures side by side. But the Slim version has the controller and the memory card next to it. But I'll make sure for reals.
Yeah, I don't remember now. Those details elude me.
All right, it gets fuzzy, as you live.
But it was really cool. I mean, the PlayStation 2 was awesome in that for $300, you had the most awesome gaming system that was out at the time.
Yep.
And a DVD player. And even, I remember when the GameCube and Xbox launched, they were the new systems. The PlayStation 2 was a year old. And even still, I felt like, man, they're not really trying too hard. Because the GameCube was this little dinky cube that played these small discs that had the cartoony Nintendo games for the kiddies, and the Xbox was this big shit-ton brick with large clunky controllers that looked like leftover what was the Sony system? The Dreamcast controllers painted black with a green X
that's Sega,
emblem
not
put
Sony.
on them. Yeah,
Isn't
Sega, that's what I meant.
Okay. I mean, it's an S that has 4 letters. Again.
And the Xbox had the capability of being a DVD player if you spent like the $50 to buy the DVD kit, which was basically a remote control and a receiver for the remote control. And you could buy a remote control for the PlayStation 2 to make it work like a commercial DVD player, but you could control DVDs just fine with your controller. And so, that right off the bat was like, how lame is that PlayStation 2 is DVD player right out of the box. Xbox, you have to buy this extra accessory. Really, they couldn't make it navigatable with the controller? That was bullshit. Plus, the Xbox display unit kept overheating and crashing every few hours in our store. So that
that definitely puts a hamper on things.
I steered all customers away from the Xbox. I thought that this was a huge mistake that Microsoft made that was going to, fall flat in its face and go down in history as one of those failed consoles, when Microsoft tried to make a console.
All right.
So it goes to show how well I called that one.
I just learned something. The PlayStation 2 is compatible with PlayStation X, like the original PlayStation controllers.
Yeah.
And cards, so maybe they're thinking maybe we don't. I still haven't gotten confirmation that they didn't ship with a controller and a card, or at least a controller.
It's compatible with original PlayStation cards for original PlayStation games. Original PlayStation controllers, they don't have the analog sticks, so I don't know if that's only for PlayStation games or also PlayStation 2 games.
It does. Well, I mean, this is Wikipedia.
It would limit you. It would limit you.
Yeah.
I do remember.
The controllers may not support all functions for PS2 games, so.
I do remember we had a customer once
if
that
you
came
need
into
those
Walmart.
sticks, you're kind of out of luck.
I remember we had a customer came in once, and we still sold PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 controllers, even though we didn't have any PlayStation 1 consoles. And they needed a controller for this PlayStation 2. And so I showed them, well, here's your PlayStation 2 controller. And they're like $40, $50, how much it was. Oh, that's a little bit. And it was like a girl that was looking for a boyfriend. The boyfriend shows up at the apartment. He grabs the PlayStation 1 controller. Oh, this is all I need. She's like, that'll do it. And he was absolutely confident that that's all he needed, and I was like, well, yeah, I guess that would work, if you really. Anyways, so this PlayStation 2 has been struggling lately with the drive. It takes a long time to spin up and read the games. Now, once it reads the game, it operates perfectly fine.
Yeah, no problems.
It's funny how it'll even load next scenes without a problem. but the initial load, it struggles. And I don't know why that is, and it might be something I need to replace the optical drive or the optical lens, and that's something that involves tearing the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
But they make free Mic Boot, although I think it's free MC Boot, free memory card boot, which is a program that is bootable from a memory card to get to this menu that lets you load games from ISO images on a hard drive. Because the fat PlayStation 2, you could buy the network adapter, and it would screw into the back, and there was room within the console to add an internal hard drive. And back in the day, it had to be Sony's hard drive that was formatted in the Sony way and was made to work with certain games of theirs. But now there's software that you can get that allows you to format any hard drive to be the PlayStation 2 format, and then you can drag ISO images on it, and there's software that you can get to from Mic Boot to load those ISO images and play the game. So I figure, well, if I do some softboarding on my PlayStation 2 and just rip images off of my games, I can continue playing games on my original PlayStation 2.
Yeah, it looks like the FAT was not... Oh, wait.
Dealing with the problem of the drive not working.
I don't know. It's a bit confusing, and I can't really
That's
find
okay.
it.
We're done with that
find
topic.
something properly.
Anyways, so I found out that also you can just format a hard drive that you hook up to the network adapter to have the Mic Boot, although they call it HD Boot, and boots up to the menu, so you don't have to buy a memory card with Mic Boot on it. And so I found an image. I was able to deploy that image using that hard drive software, and I bought a modified network adapter off of Amazon for $20 that was modified to work with serial ATA hard drives, because the originals worked with IDE hard drives. Also, it was modified so that the network adapter no longer does networking stuff, which at this
Fine. We don't need that.
at this point you can only do that if you're doing your own local networking type stuff, because like all the networking stuff for PlayStation 2 has been shut down.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that's like, even there's some stuff on the PlayStation 3 that's been shut down. You know, anytime I open up Demon's Souls, it's like, hey, the server's down, shut down, right? You still want to play?
So I mean, I think people still do like custom local server stuff or done homebrew type stuff using network adapters, but for $20 you get a modified network adapter that doesn't do network adapter and takes serial ATA, and I got a shit ton of serial ATA drives lying around the place, so I'm set it up to boot off of it, ripped all my games. No downloaded games on here. Not that I would never do that, but I haven't done that yet. So on here we have PS2 loader. Oh, and this is like my second or third controller. You know what? I might have had two black controllers with it originally, and at some point one of them broke. So then they had come out with the blue ones, and this became my favorite primary controller since I bought it.
We have a blue PS3 controller.
Right. And when I needed to get a longer cord, the cord extensions that we were selling at the Walmart I worked at were these neon green cord extensions.
For gamers.
For gamers. Yes, that way everyone can know that you bought a cheap third-party cord.
Yeah.
But ain't no third-party controllers here.
Nope.
No, only the GameCube one that I bought by accident.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That is third-party.
I put a GameCube and two controllers. I think it came with one controller.
Yeah.
All I know is I put the GameCube and controller on layaway. When I went to take them off layaway, the controller was a third-party controller that was a complete accident. And by then I was like, well, whatever. It's Player 2 controller. I'm not going to fix this now.
See, we had proper official controllers for guests.
Right. And
I remember one of them was. One of them was orange.
And I'd said a bunch of crap about considering the GameCube to be kind of the kiddie system at the time, and that is what I considered it. But keep in mind, I also bought it because I wanted to play the Metroid game that was coming out for it. I knew a Mario game would be coming out for it. And I knew a Zelda game would be coming out for it. There were previews of a very realistic-looking Ganon.
Let's not talk about GameCube Zelda. I know you hate Wind Waker. we can get into that when we...
Buying Wind Waker was worth it for the pre-order Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc that I got.
We can get into all
this
shit.
I did buy Wind Waker.
We can get all... Yes, I played your copy of Wind Waker to a point.
My copy to a point, too.
And that point is when you have to find a Triforce shard, and you're like, really?
I got to a point where I realized I was missing one of the pictures or something like that, and I didn't feel like backtracking. But yeah, so I bought this PlayStation 2.
You're going for 100%. I see.
Well, I think you had to have it.
I don't think so.
Oh, well then maybe I could have kept playing.
You know what? We're gonna get to there eventually. Well, if we're gonna go through all the Zelda games, we'll get there eventually.
I got to Wind Waker when I was living in Seth's parents' house up in Maine, which was a long time after Wind Waker came. Well, like a whole 3 or 4 years. It was during that summer where I had a lot of free time.
Yeah.
And then I got a real job. So. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3, and this here's original copy that I bought, complete with a, oh crap, where are my cheat codes? Oh no, my cheat code card is missing.
We'll never get the cheat codes again.
What's written on here?
Oh.
Nope, that's not,
I know you're making notes for something else.
Oh, this is cheat codes or something else, but I don't remember. Oh, that's cheat codes for what's that place? Jetmoto and Jetmoto 2.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have cheat codes in my Vice City game, though. Yeah, I still got the... Oh, my God. I wrote those out, and that's been in there for forever. That's so upsetting it's not there anymore.
Your history.
And so here we go. It's just going to load up, and... there we go. Grand Theft Auto 3 off an ISO image on the hard drive built into the PlayStation 2 while the disc stays here nice and safe in its case.
Oh.
And Jose Guzman writing in, yay, it's gaming time again.
It is gaming time again. I am back home.
Yay. And I have a new super large, compared to the original ones, 128 meg memory card put in the PlayStation 2.
It's so big.
I did not beat this game. I played it to a point, and I could resume that point if I wanted to off of my original memory card or my backup of it. But yeah, well, we're going to start from the beginning here, and it's funny because I played this game, I loved it. Played Vice City, loved it. Never got San Andreas. But then I got Grand Theft Auto 4 because I was like, oh my God, that's looks so much like advanced.
Oh yeah.
I meant to get San Andreas, but I never got around to it. I eventually picked up a used copy many years later, and then I played it. And it's funny when you go back to play these after playing 4 and 5. All of a sudden it's like, oh my God.
It doesn't look so great.
I forgot how much better 4 was. I mean, you notice how much better 4 is when you play it, but then you go back and it's jarring in an opposite way.
Well,
small time.
Ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, that's something we should play at some point. Whenever we just figure out the HDMI shit.
Well, we just have to figure out how to have a separate sound card is what we have to figure out.
Yeah.
And running wires to the other side.
I mean, for the day, it's really good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean this was because 3D graphics before I played this was the Nintendo 64 I was playing. I played a little bit of PlayStation 1. Like Greg made me play a round of a racing game on the PlayStation 1 at Toys R Us before we decided on the Nintendo 64. After that I said, yeah, it's really cool, but I still want like Nintendo 64,
right, yeah.
Mario Kart, and Mario.
thought to have perished in the explosion that
yeah.
followed the initial attack.
Well, I mean, like,
As to
what
the
else were you
professionalism
thinking
of the
at that
attack
time? I
struck
mean,
police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer
oh yeah, we should be
hackers
paying
on
attention to
police
this,
headquarters
shouldn't we?
databases.
Yeah, that's not all that
With the
important.
Porter
Some
Tunnel
bank
project
robbery
at the
happened. The guy got
This
shot.
disaster leaves
So
isolated
this
from the
game
rest of the city.
had a silent protagonist, and it kind of felt like that was intentional, and it was intentional in a way in that they, I guess, ran out of budget to record his parts.
Ah.
But it was like you're the protagonist, so he's silent, so you fill in whatever whoever he is. Like he's a blank slate was how I took it. Like it was an artistic choice.
Yes.
So it was jarring when suddenly Grand Theft Auto Vice City had a character that you were playing that had personality and everything. And I remember some people didn't like that, but that's been how it's been ever
I
since.
thought that was a bomb.
You're always playing a character who's got characteristics and is part of a story, whereas here they made it the silent protagonist, and that has not held on.
I don't know. I have complicated feelings about silent protagonists, especially if you're not given a choice of character customization.
Right.
Because, yeah, okay, you're supposed to put yourself in his shoes, but, I mean, he's a white guy, so already I'm like...
Right, well, that was kind of
Does he have a name? Is he just dude?
I don't know. He might.
Alright, well, I mean, we gotta play to figure it out.
Here.
Oh, cool. Let
Why
me
not-
take this off.
Do you want to?
Take off the limiter!
Or do you just want to watch me play? I figured I'd let you start out at least.
Oh, I miss holding the controller. Okay, oh, whoa, camera's fucked. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay, I was just too close.
Huh, I wonder how you're supposed to figure this out the first time you play.
You just press buttons. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there, it's saying press X.
Yeah, it just didn't
There
tell
probably
you.
was something that said triangle.
It didn't say anything
disappeared.
about triangle.
And
Okay.
there's no such thing as GPS.
Well, there's kind of. You just gotta look in the corner.
There's a map, there's a dot.
Roll! Yeah.
DJ Michael Hunt taking you through
Uh-oh.
another set of
I did.
rocket pop. It's
No.
Look.
No. Computer says no.
Computer says no, try again. See, this isn't Grand Theft Auto 5 where the vehicles will write themselves, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, I just totally missed it because I'm like, hey, look, a camera. Wow, that's
And-
okay.
and
So, like,
also-
you don't need to adjust the camera. The camera will do it yourself because otherwise you get thrown in this first-person mode, which is really going to fuck me up. This is going to be fun.
The cars have this like life system type thing where as you crash and beat them up more, they emit more smoke, and then you get too much smoke, they start emitting flames, and once they start emitting flames, they're going to blow up, so you need to get out.
Okay.
And if a car goes upside down,
Yeah, you
whether or
crash.
not it's bashed up or there's any reason to, it'll go in flames at some point.
Oh, shit. I didn't even mean... There we go. Not sure how that happened.
Also, your life does not automatically regenerate,
Right.
which is where the full life cheat code comes in handy.
These days, we're so spoiled with the refilling life. We have to
That-
find turkeys.
you
Back
could
in my
play-
day, we ate turkey trash turkeys, or chickens.
I remember I was pissed off when...
Dog food.
I remember I was pissed off when I found out Grand Theft Auto 4 using cheat codes would, like, invalidate something with your game, or...
Oh yeah, you can't get trophies.
Right, and I was like, what, I gotta play it without cheat codes? And then you find out, oh my god, it's so much easier.
Yeah, it's not as hard as it was.
Yeah, these games, there's a reason why... No, you gotta
What?
drive the
I'm-
vehicle up to the alley.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm at the blip. Why are they mad at me?
Flips in that little alley there.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this is going to be tough because I am so used to using the two-stick system of modern games where you control your character with the left stick and you move the camera with the right stick.
Yeah.
And so you can really get that fine motion. All right, we can save our game here. And
Yep.
we can store one vehicle. One. Make sure it's good. You tell me if it... Yeah.
know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
And that voice acting's great, isn't it? Oh, right.
Kitten overnight. PetsOvernight.com, delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
More tolerable, less annoying, better variety.
Hey, you're in my way. Fuck off.
You're also going the wrong way on the road.
I'm trying to back up. Hey, give me room, dick! There we go. Now we're in lane.
Oh my god, this guy.
And then there's someone who's trying to go. Okay, okay. I'm parked, sir. Please. Please, sir, I'm just parked. This is like Rhode Island driving. Where does this game take place? Wait, oh, okay. Close enough. Right, it's Liberty City, isn't it? Oh, wait, this is a one-way street. My mistake, my bad. Oh, I see. I'm from England, sorry. Oh, wait, we need to go back over there. Yeah, see, I keep nudging the right stick like that's gonna help the camera. It's not.
Luigi's Club. Let's go around the back and use the service door.
Yeah, this is my first time playing a Grand Theft Auto game because real life is boring. Why am I shooting up real people when I can be fighting, elves, goblins,
While I go in and talk to Luigi.
demons, all that shit. Gang warfare is dumb. And so this is probably gonna be the only time I played. Even though I'm like, that's why when you got the Saints Row game that had the latest one, 4.
Well, maybe you could do me a
I was like, I need to play
One of
this
my
because it's
girls
so much
needs a
cooler
ride, so
than
grab a car
than
and
3.
Pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here.
All right.
Remember, no one messes with my girls.
Yeah.
So keep your hands on the wheel.
I do want to play
Don't
the other
mess this
Saints
up.
Row games,
Maybe
but
there'll
I'm
be
afraid
more
I'm not
work
going to
for
like them as much
Now get
because
outta
they're
here.
just going to be like gangs, whatever. And police, okay, sure. Maybe military at some point? I don't know. Get a vehicle. Oh shit, see? It's going to happen a lot. Oh, what the fuck? What, the cops hassling me? My poor car. Let's see. Do we want to be marked for copyright?
Back to back.
It's gonna happen no matter what, really, because we already had some music probably.
We'll be having workshops on speakerphone.
Yeah, probably. Oh, just go back to... No, flashback. That was nice. Yeah, but we're gonna be talking over it, aren't we? Oh, shit. Well. Super smart. Now I'm running. Yeah, well, that's why I'm turning. It's fine.
The 70s and 80s, and I say, I certainly don't remember anything since then.
See, it's fine. The cops are like, okay, yeah, that's fair. I was in his way. It's no big deal. That will give him. It's a gimme. Yeah, like I was expecting at least 1 star. So, your first experience with Grand Theft Auto was a friend.
Right.
This is probably gonna not be great.
Yeah.
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band of traveling minstrels, knights, and maidens oh so fair are ready to delight you with tales of the Black Death.
Hi, I'm Betsy.
You, sir, forget about air conditioning and modern medicine. We've got all the leeches, spells, and potions you need at the Medieval Millennium Fair.
I get that.
Cooking never too fancy. Yum yum. By genuine reproduction medieval artifacts including maces, double-headed battle swords, and
Jeez, I just keep getting into trouble with the police. Please go ahead.
mechanical lady of the lake and escape.
I need to go.
Perfect for your garden pond or a swimming pool. And learn how to
Right.
condo of vermin using a penny
That dude just jumped in front of my car. That guy's playing Saints Row. We're not playing Saints Row, dude. You gotta not do that. Right.
Flashback FM.
This is Flashback. Push it to the limit, people.
Like 6 stars. and they shoot me out of the sky immediately.
Nice.
And it's like, no, we do not want you going over there
Do
yet.
not do that.
Do not go there.
Alright. So we can pick up fares at the taxi, or we can do stuff. Maybe I'm gonna pass it off to you so you can do things.
Alright, whatever you want to do.
I'm just making sure I know. Oh. I don't know. Just
Pretty much
Here you
Luigi's
go.
Club is where the missions are right now.
here you go.
Okay. Well, one of my favorite things to do that a friend taught me was to do that. Except that I was a little too close to the road when I did that.
Yeah.
So,
is that the car explosion cheat?
No, that's the drop a tank right out of the sky cheat.
Oh, okay. Jose Guzman said Scarface theme song.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was.
There it is.
There's.
Now, if you really want to go nuts, you can go.
Sucks you can't reposition. Oh, wow. There we go. You're making money. I'm not sure how you're making money, but
Well, because people are dying.
wow, you're making a ton of money.
That's not even why I was doing this. I was just doing this because it's fun to
It is fun.
clog up the road with a bunch of tanks and have them falling all over the place.
Look at that. You made $10,000.
And blew up a lot of tanks. You keep doing this, you eventually get to a point where like there's like no cars on the road because it's taking up all the memory to have all these tanks. So yeah, that was a favorite cheat code of mine. Alright, let's drive a tank. So, because this just has a door right on the side, of course. Now, a tank is not the fastest vehicle.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
But that's okay, because there's another source of propulsion available to you when you're driving a tank. And that,
holy shit.
That helps.
That's
you.
working.
Yeah, it is.
Well, you keep your speed too. Man, that's cool.
I think you see why I had to buy this game.
I mean, I guess, but like, wouldn't this get boring eventually?
No. I'm still doing this, aren't I?
I mean, yes, that's true. But I guess I guess you could say the same of Tetris and Dr. Mario. Well, it's the same game. Why are you still playing it? Chills me out. Fuck off.
Now, where is the bridge to get out of here? Because the tank, with enough speed and the float-a-car cheat, is the best way to get over the bridge. But I have to find where the bridge is. And I don't have, like, a map. It's one of these things that this game you'd play enough and go around city enough, you'd actually kind of remember where things are.
Right.
Oh wait, those are cones.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're blocking. Oh, this blocking is blocked.
Hey, you got our first star. We're playing Mario, right? Oh, you just came back to your initial.
Oh, that's where I left
Spawn
those tanks.
The cops can't find me. I'll just hide amongst all the other tanks.
There we go. They'll never find me.
Hide in plain sight.
Oh no! This isn't good. Oh, darn, it's a blown up car.
Yeah. I wonder how that happened.
There we go. We got out of there.
Poor guy. Didn't see it coming, even though he really should have.
Well, Fidelity D, that looks like a tank. Oh, is this
Oh, there's
a
a bridge. Yeah, that's a bridge.
Alright. Let's see if we can do this. So we have to get the right code here. Alright, what's the code to fly? Alright. R2 circle, R1, L2 down, L1, R1.
There you go.
Alright, let's see if we can fly. Oh! This bridge is just plain blocked. There's another bridge that you could actually, like, go off the edge of, I think. There's a way you could do it. Yeah,
Nope, that ain't gonna. That's not it.
And I can't, like, just look at a map. Because if I hit pause, I get a menu here, but there's no.
Oh man.
Where's the map? Where's the map?
Oh.
I don't know how to get to a map.
I could see if I could pull up a map. It'd probably be better on the laptop, but.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna find my way. You got helicopters after me now, but I think you can only get up to the 5th and 6th stars after you've gotten to a certain point of the game.
So even though you're wreaking havoc in a tank, propelling yourself
They will not
shots.
send the FBI after me until I'm like important enough for criminals.
Ah, I see.
Because like level 5 is where they send FBI cars.
You're still going.
Yeah, because I can still shoot.
That's so dumb. See, so you really don't play this for the story.
Well, we'll get back to that. We just had to have a little bit of sandbox fun to start with.
Dang. Pick it up.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's
yeah,
not good.
That is not good.
That's not good.
Yep.
Oh, it wouldn't let me out till the thing stopped.
No,
And it just
and
kept sliding.
Well, you built up so much speed, and
Yeah.
you know, there's no way it's gonna stop. Like, these are.
That's convenient. Oh, that's a load up. Oh. Oh, it just didn't show me going in.
Yeah, like it shouldn't let you inside if it were blowed up.
Well, no, it didn't show me actually open the door going in.
Oh.
That's why I was confused. Oh,
Wrong way.
wrong way.
Don't make big trouble for yourself.
Damn fool, watch the nail. I'll get you.
Oh, come on.
I just needed some money. Well, I did.
You really didn't, but yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that is how you can make money. It just looked like you kicked him in the nuts after he fell down.
Real pretty, real fast. I'm sounding in. I'll get you.
Yeah, pretty much did.
That's a tasty compliment.
Alright, don't spank my bitch up.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
It's not even in your hand, dude. That was so bad.
Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girl.
Apparently they were charged. I don't know why I couldn't get it to start up with those.
A bat to his face, then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
I mean, that guy's not really holding it either. We still don't have a name for our guy.
No, I don't
He's
think...
just dude.
Alright, to collect weapons, walk through them. There we go. Oh, I only have a bag.
Yep. Well, we haven't gotten to the point where we can use a gun yet. Or
Hey, it works.
given a gun. Yeah, hey, good.
You ever been down south?
I think I hit her before you did. Oh. Somehow the low poly models make that look really brutal.
Here's a song you're not going to find anywhere else. Except on one of the other 800 stations owned by Love Media, our sister stations. Rock and roll! It's Head Radio.
Yeah, I wish I had more stories.
Oh wait, that end is north. The green is where I want to go to. I thought I was going to some dude's
I mean,
place.
it looks like a house.
They've been.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I want to go to the green.
Yeah. I don't really have any stories of like PlayStation 2 when it was still new. My parents got one for my brother because he was a huge DDR freak and they didn't want to keep paying quarters or take him to the arcade. So it's like, well, here you go. Well, you have the pad here, you have the system, you put in the game.
Just like the arcade!
It was really neat. Dad built a platform for the pad, so it was
Oh, that's
raised.
cool.
It,
Well,
so
that-
it was kind of like the arcade.
because, you know, the pad sliding around the floor. That's where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, no, that
sucks.
kept it steady. It's pretty great. So like, okay, yeah.
Oh! Oh, is this dude beating me
Yeah,
up?
you have to beat that guy up and then take his car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And get it resprayed. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
And then we're delivering it to Luigi because he was like trying to get his girls on drugs or something. So yeah. Oh, I guess my only other experience before the Dance Dance Revolution was being introduced to Kingdom Hearts by a friend.
Yeah, because you had your own memory card with your own
Yes.
game files on.
And like, yeah, that's right. Because it was probably just Kingdom Hearts and maybe a little bit of Dance Dance Revolution. But yeah, like we were hanging out at his house, and he was like, "Oh yeah, hey, you like Nightmare Before Christmas? Check this out." And I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" And then I got the game, and it was like, well, it isn't just Nightmare Before Christmas, but I mean, the premise was already. He told me the premise. It's like Disney and Final Fantasy smooshed together.
It's a peep show.
Yeah, the Rock of Liberty City.
These maps
DJ
suck.
Michael Hart.
It does. Oh, there we go.
Broadcasting live from the mall. A fan said to me, Mike, why do you always
Luckily,
use
this
seasonal shades?
repairs them too.
Yeah.
The original for once.
It's a magic paint
I'm
job.
not here to be original. I'm here to rock. Rock around the clock 24/7, dudes. Non-stop rock.
New
Here on
engine
Ed
and
Radio. The single source of gratification
Nice.
in your miserable
Like that teal. So yeah, that's about the extent of my PlayStation experience. Which is weird because like there's a good amount of time between being introduced to the game and probably getting my own copy because like I said I think we got the system when I was in college, so I wasn't home very often. You kind of made a mess of things leaving those tanks there, but it's all good.
There we go. We worked our way around.
So yeah, I guess we both got introduced to the system through friends. That's neat.
Yeah.
And you got a free bat. Money and a free bat.
Money and a free bat. And free life. And free tank.
Hey. Pretty neat. It's kind of interesting how they're completely different experiences. Well, I guess there's some action. I mean, there's action involved in this. Action involved in Kingdom Hearts, but like, there's no sandbox elements to Kingdom Hearts.
Or tanks blowing people to smithereens.
Yes, that's true. You have Donald Duck, Goofy.
Oh, I can
You can hang out with them. Can't wait. Next week, Tuesday.
Yay!
Ah!
Huzzah!
Can't wait. My hand's gonna be fucked. I can only play like a half hour at a time. I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to say about
Hey,
this.
I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick. I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo Turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Ah, she's got triangle boobs. Who wants that?
Let's check them out.
Wait, now you can move the camera? Or no, is it?
Well, I'm moving around. Actually,
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
That's,
this moves the camera, but in the first person.
Yeah. That's not. I just gotta.
Well, this game did a good job of putting the camera where you wanted it. That I never missed that ability.
Right.
Because Super Mario 64, you had that ability to move the camera around, but it was annoying that you had to, and it was annoying that it wouldn't automatically do it any way you want it to.
Yeah.
Whereas this game really did a good job of keeping the camera where you wanted it. That Mario Sunshine was annoying, that it didn't quite figure out the camera when other games had.
Yeah. I never got into Sunshine.
I got somewhat into it. I don't feel like I got that much into it. If we do this, an amulet should show up eventually.
Cops show up too.
No, cops don't care.
No, they're like, oh, he's taking a nap in
He's fine.
he had too much red grape.
Guy
Oh,
on
he's
the
taking-
ground with blood all around him, guy standing over him with a baseball bat. Nothing to see here.
It's fine.
But usually you beat people up and ambulances start showing up and they start performing CPR and resuscitating them.
Oh, that's neat.
And then you can steal the ambulance and go on missions or just drive it around. Oh, well, we'll just take this cab. You can go on cab missions too, or start fighting.
Right. No. Oh, rude. There we go. That should keep him busy for a little while. Oh, nope.
There. Suddenly, the cab's not all that important.
Head Radio. I'm Michael Hunt. You can call me Mike, with another fat jam of non-stop rock from the station that can give you more because we pay our employees less.
Built from cheap labor from Zambia, El Salvador, and Paraguay. This is Head Radio.
I used to be concerned and nervous about the future. Sometimes I'd get scared before an important event such as childbirth or a family funeral. Hey, sometimes you need a little help navigating life's trouble spots. That's when I discovered Equinox.
After the divorce and losing little Tommy?
You're working regular for Luigi now, huh? It's about time you got a driver we can trust.
It's about time.
Lady, stop talking. I like the commercials. It's like the best part of this game for me.
I remember it was great. I mean, you heard like the silly commercials, and then they started running the commercials as is on terrestrial radio as advertisements for the game. Like after the commercial ran, they would say Grand Theft Auto, because like there's a commercial there for a video game of Coco the Monkey. I remember I heard the Coco the Monkey commercial on radio, and I'm like, wait a minute. At first, it's just like normal background sound because you hear that so often in playing the game. Because I played this game all the fucking time.
Right.
And so I heard that commercial all the time on the radio driving around in the game. And then when I realized, wait a minute, that's real radio playing a video game radio commercial.
That is pretty cool. But yeah, if I were playing by myself, I probably would put it on the talk station, because the talk stations are always really interesting.
That's right. I usually end up having to cut across the lawn because these roads don't connect. And you follow the dots without a GPS showing you what roads to take.
Look, you gotta forge your own path in life.
Yes.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
His name is Kid. That's what Luigi called him.
Joey.
Damn foreigners!
So you like just driving around, wreaking havoc?
Well, that's fun. You know, sometimes it was fun to, get all the weapons and see how long you can hold off the cops as the level goes up. Things like that.
Right.
Let's see. Let's see what I can do. Somewhere there's different.
Because that's the thing. Once I finished Saints Row, and I got most of the collectibles and stuff like that, and it's like, oh cool, then I can just wander around and fly and all that stuff, and I like doing that stuff. And I like doing it. I should be able to do it.
Oh, why did you walk closer to the car while I typed that in? I intentionally walked away from the car, put in the code, and he's like,
hey,
let's wander over to the car while you put in the exploding code. I was like, that's a fun code. There's a code that just auto-explodes all the cars.
That's funny.
I lost.
But yeah, like when it got to the part where I could just wander around and do as much, do whatever I want, I got bored with the game. And I was like, let's just, okay, time to move on.
Never known that.
Do this because it gives you only a certain amount of ammo each time.
Right.
That's your coat. That's a tasty corn on the cob.
There we go. That'll wake people up. Man, they aren't fucking around.
They are not. Well, that's what you get for lighting people on fire. I mean, come on. What kind of sicko lights people on fire?
This guy.
I mean, I've lit people on fire too.
No, I remember it was...
The flamethrowers. Flamethrowers can be fun.
I remember it was kind of frustrating in a way when you got to Vice City. There were like 3 different types of each weapon. So you couldn't just, because this is a cheat to just give you all weapons. So you have all weapons because you can carry all weapons.
Right.
Whereas Grand Theft Auto Vice City, like there's like 3 variations of each type of weapon. So then like you go to carry one, but you have the other weapon. It's like, do you want to drop the other weapon for this one? So there's 3 different cheat codes.
So you can't hold all variations.
Right, and there's like 3 different cheat codes that would give you one of the 3 types of weapons. So I just pick my favorite round of weapons and use that code. Oh, why is everyone always picking on me?
Well, I mean, you happen to do it near the police station, so...
Yeah, well, they had it coming.
Take him out!
These weapons suck.
Yeah, how do you aim when you can't use the right stick as your camera?
I forget. I need to figure this out now. Oh, there we go. R1 aims.
Oh. And, like, R2 still shoots?
Circle shoots.
It's so weird. I know those buttons weren't really used a lot for attacking, but now they are, so it's a bit, it's one of those things I can only hold. I can only use so many control systems at a time before I get confused. It's like, okay, now what am I using here? See, that's why I hate using rocket launchers.
Yeah. Oh man, they're not permanent life meters. They're only hearts that. Oh, here we. Oh no, I'm running out of life.
Yeah. Is there another hospital? Can you go to the brothel and get some help?
The brothel and get some help. What do you think this is?
I think this.
Zelda 2: The Adventures of Link.
I was gonna say God of War, but yeah, sure, that works too. 'Cause I think you get health or something. You get something if you do the sex mini game. Yeah,
The
that's right.
helicopter just disappeared.
It did. That's right. My franchise has a sex mini game in it. Well, not anymore.
So yeah, trying to hold off the cops and how long you could. I'm not as good at that as I used to be.
I could try it. You give me some weapons, I'll try to see how long I last against the cops. Probably won't be long.
There you go.
see L1. Oh shit, that's right.
And your L and R2 buttons cycle through the weapons.
I see. Oh. I know what I want to try to do.
Don't move a muscle!
You can't aim with all the weapons. It's weird.
Yeah, different weapons act differently. Well, you can't aim with a grenade.
Yeah, but I'm like using a gun. There we go. Oh, come on, dude. Dude, be cool. He's right. Oh, fuck.
We've been spoiled by modern gaming.
There we go.
How nice of him to wait for you.
Yeah, he stood there for quite a long time.
I mean, you're
before he's
wanted, and he's just like standing like, is that the guy?
See, in this game, it's okay to shoot the cops.
Oh, yeah. Was this the first game that, like, shooting cops right in the face was, like, a thing?
Probably the first series, yeah, because the first one, you can shoot cops in the first one, can't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, but they don't look, that doesn't look realistic.
No, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is, because that's why this was such a big deal, oh my god, the kids are playing games where you shoot cops.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? There we go, there's the sprint.
In the Navy.
In the Navy and young man at the same time. In the Navy. Young man. And then there's other people that'll say, there's a place you can go.
Nice. Oh, wrong
So,
one.
young man. There's that place you can go.
You win the fist fight with a cop. You win. You win Grand Theft Auto.
Yay.
Oh wait, no weapons. That's
R2, R2, L1, R2,
no,
left down, right up,
with
left
my
down, right up.
fist. Oh, now he decides he can't. He's a sore loser. Has
Oh, there
to
you
shoot
go.
me.
You got his gun now.
Cool.
And all, like, 8 of his bullets. Where's that? 3.
I can't read that. Is it?
Might be 3.
Can't aim this gun.
Oh. There you go.
Nice.
You lost on one, or did
No,
you have 2 stars?
I was up to 2 stars.
Oh, I see.
Because before, the 1 star, he was just hitting me. 2 stars, he pulled out the gun and started shooting me. Like I said, he's sore loser.
Yeah.
Oh, hidden stamina. That's a shame.
Yeah, you can only run so far. Well, let's check out the chat. See if anyone's saying anything. Jose's laughing at the YMCA thing. Yeah, and the whole in the Navy being another Village People song. I don't know if there's other Village People quotes than that, but I remember at first it seemed weird.
There we go.
That like.
Catch your breath, dude.
Because there's so limited like audio recordings of the people on the street, you start hearing the sing.
Right.
It's just really weird for someone to be going, "Young man." It's like, "Young man."
Can I
and I'm
break
like,
these boxes? No.
Why
Can't
does-
combo this shit.
Why did this call me a young man?
Yeah, that is kind
And
of
then
a
when you
strange
kind of
thing.
hear, and then a guy out of nowhere in the Navy. It's just,
Like, oh, I see.
there's a place you can go. And it's like, oh, I get it.
I get it now.
Village People. Yeah, I don't think you can walk into too many buildings. It's not.
It's not like.
That's
the
why
other
it was. I thought that was so cool in Grand Theft Auto. Well, no, Grand Theft Auto 4. There's only a limited number of places you can walk into.
Right, but I mean, there's convenience stores. There's Cluck and Cluck and Bell and the fast food places.
That's right. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 4. You had whereas 5, you can't walk into the fast food places anymore. They did away with that.
That's a shame.
But there's a lot of convenience stores you can go into.
Yeah. Did you see that? The camera clipped into one of the buildings for a second.
I think there are cheats. I remember a guy, one of my friends, they had like a Game Shark, and they were playing with Game Shark codes with the game, which I never had one of those. And like there was one code that would let you, if you went into the water, you would fall through the map and then land back in the map. Like it would, it would reset you. Like if you go under the map, it eventually resets and drops you back on the map.
Grab some money. Because I knocked her down, me as well.
Yeah. But what was cool about that exploit was that meant that the water didn't kill you, but there's no bottom to the water outside the island. So you fall through, you see the map from below, and you drop down into a random spot on the map. But there is some place on the map, like a pond, that has a bottom. Normally you just die if you went in there, or, well, if you drove in there.
Right.
But the cheat would allow you to drive in there, and the car would be perfectly fine in the bottom of the lake. And if you had a wanted level, all the cops would follow you in there, and they all drive and park in there. And then they all get out of their cars to get you, and all immediately die, because you still die outside of the car in water.
Right.
And so that was a fun trick to, watch this. Get all the police follow you, drive in there, they all get out, start bodies floating up. It's like, oh my god, that is hilarious.
From the album Rock City on Game Columbia is Royce.
I guess if that guy wants to run and get his car, he can. Oh, I can't even. Okay, I've gone the wrong way.
Uh-oh. Wrong way. Oh, I see. You just pink it down.
It's the ammunition. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, well, of course. Right. R1. Oh, okay. It auto targets.
Yeah. It aims, and if it's not a gun with a sight visual, it just aims.
Okay. That's really obnoxious. I don't like that.
But it should highlight who it's aiming.
Yeah, I saw it was high on that target. Oh, well, this can go. Well, that's true to taxis. Like,
originally, I was thinking we would go through the Grand Theft Auto series starting from 1, but I never played 1. This is where I started. This was like the ground. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and the other one, Grand Theft Auto UK.
The first one.
I remember Seth had like the first one on the PC, and it looked kind of fun. But once I saw this, I was like, who wants to play that? A little top-down, drive a car around type thing.
It's interesting that it's born of a bug, basically.
Right.
I mean, we saw the video talking about that, so.
Right, I remember the story about that. I remember, but yeah, Seth had that, but he was so into it, I never got a turn to play it. Well, he had it on his computer. I don't know where he got it, and I never got around to get it. But then he also somewhere got Simcopter, and he played that game. Simcopter was a silly game. Because he had Sims that were, speaking Simlish, I think.
Right.
And he had to do different missions as a helicopter driver. And so Seth would do things that would create his missions.
Oh, shit.
Because, like, you could pick up someone in the helicopter, fly the helicopter up, push them out the helicopter, they hit the ground, they injure
I have
themselves.
to go get the gun.
And then your mission is to take them to the hospital.
Do I have to pick up the mission again? Is there a place where I can see what mission I have?
You have to start over.
So I can go all the way to Luigi's place again?
I remember when...
That's garbage.
Was it Grand Theft Auto 4 that started the whole taxi with an arrow pointing over it that would take you back to the start of the mission?
I have no idea. I wasn't watching you all that much.
Because I remember when
you get frustrated and start yelling, and I was like, oh, fuck this.
I think it was Grand Theft Auto 4 they introduced that. And I remember like, holy crap, this is awesome. I don't have to go all the way back to the beginning to start my missions. And, you know... It's funny how we go from like, wow, that's an awesome feature to, yeah, that's a normal thing. This sucks that I don't have it.
Yeah. All right. Oh, well, that's it. Is that also?
But then again,
taxis.
I didn't. That's where I kind of got in the habit of not doing the same mission over and over again, especially when you have multiple people you can go to. So
yeah, maybe we should go to someone else. It's taxi.
You fail the mission, you do a little sandbox, or you go to another person on the map. Or, yeah, take a break.
You know what this game... I guess which game I played recently that reminds me of this? That's the best way to put it. Because I don't actually know which came first. This probably came first. But No More Heroes is very similar to this.
Oh. Okay.
I need to play more of that. It's fun. Yeah, I get that. Now I'm like, because it's aiming. The way that the guns work is for the birds.
I guess for me what it was is, this game is still fun, but for me what it was I played Grand Theft Auto 4, and was it before or after I got Grand Theft Auto 5? At some point I picked up a copy of San Andreas, because I found it really cheap used when like GameStop still had PS2 games, and it had the case, and I was like, oh, that's awesome, that completes the collection. And I got it home, I put it in, and it was like, holy crap, this sucks. And
I can't. Okay.
And that's what it's like. Wow, the graphics are.
At least you can skip the cutscene.
So I feel like San Andreas is kind of the weak one of the original trilogy, the Grand Theft Auto 3 trilogy.
Right.
Although there's really 5 Grand Theft Auto 3 games, because there's also Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories that were PSP games that then got PS2 versions released. And I have all those too. Though.
God, I'm so bad at driving.
Hey, this is
I'm not this bad in real life. Sorry, oh my God, cops, I swear.
I wonder if these CDs are steel.
I haven't blown out I've only had one accident in one of our cars, and that was a dumb accident.
And this track's called Pray It Goes Okay.
Well, you know, that mailbox came out of nowhere.
It didn't. I knew where it was.
But yeah, it landed on the ground.
It's embarrassing. Alright. That's the thing, you know, limited camera angles were it was a big thing back in this era.
I still think this is one of the better camera angle games of the era.
It does. It works well enough.
I don't remember that ever being a problem for me.
Yeah, I'm just so used to
our expectations of camera angles was different back then.
Yeah, I'm just so used to moving it. That's the thing. If we ever do God of War, the old God of War games, it's going to be a bit of a culture shock for me, because I will be trying to move the camera, and that one has fixed camera angles. You can lose yourself if you know, in the transition from scene to scene. Oh my God! Seriously, it's so slippery. I was hoping to back into it, but nope.
So is this way to steal their car?
No, I gotta shoot them. Man, they got better guns than I do.
Well, yeah.
I got one of them though. I don't think you can shoot from the car. Can you shoot from the car in this game?
I don't know. I don't think. Maybe. No.
You wanna?
Yeah. Let me try.
Go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
So. For one thing, I'm gonna arm up.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
There we go. The other thing that it helps with the cheats is to know the life cheat and have it memorized, so that at any time you can quick throw in some codes and buttons and fill up your life. So maximum health is R2, R2, L1, R1. A lot of the codes had a variation of R2, R2, and then 2 other button presses, so boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
And then left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Now left, down, right, up, notice I do it like that. You basically start in the left and do 2 circles. So, yeah, so if you need to fill up your life, boom, 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 boom. And then also you can max out your armor, R2, R2, L1, L2, instead of R2, R2, L1, R1, R2, R2, L1, L2. And there we go, we got armor. So now we got 200 points.
Okay.
Of course, certain things will just take out your life and not your armor, and if your life goes out...
I think I saw that we had a message on the Twitch chat.
Oh, awesome. Let's go check that out then. And put our things back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, yes, 5-hit dunes and sup peeps.
Sup, dude?
You know, I was looking over here and I saw that. I don't even know how long that was there. I'm sorry if I've missed.
No, I don't think it's been there that long.
Okay.
But, you know.
Oh, there we go.
There, it's closed. Just to let you know, hey, you can do stuff in the chat now. I think something to like adjust your own filters.
So this is cool because Dune likes guns, and we're playing with guns. So that's. I don't think this is the way Dune plays with guns, though.
No, Dune's responsible with guns.
Well, that's the great thing about these games. You don't have to be responsible with the guns.
Head down to Bedford Point, where you can see Fanny.
And the
Saturday Night
bombs
Fever.
go boom.
I saw Saturday Night Fever, and did you know?
Yeah, seriously, I'm bad. Either I'm picking bad cars or I'm bad at driving. It may be both, actually. No.
Well, you get used to the game. You play them long enough. The car is controlled
Plus,
more
my
like.
thumb is still out of not 100%, so I'm also playing really crappily because of that.
Go and take care of things.
Oh, I see. Rival pimp. We got to knock out. We got to take out the rival pimp in the area.
Yes.
And his scuzzy bitches.
Dune asks, does this have the radio stations too?
Yes. Yes, it does.
We could put on the talk station for a little while. Listen to that.
Chatterbox with
what's his face? One more. There you go.
The medieval Millennium Fair every weekend at Liberty City Park.
All right, Liberty City, you are listening to Chatterbox, the show that is the #1 reason for the success of the internet. All right, let's take a call. Who's on the line?
Close. What about them?
Close.
What are you talking about?
Close. I hate them. I just hate them.
We're all about opinions on Chatterbox, which is
stripped
Liberty City's premier phone station. But why don't you like calls?
I just hate them. It's okay.
Now they get out and shoot you.
Yeah!
I guess that's one way to do it.
And I had the armor to protect me. There we go.
Hey,
I got a beeper. The pistol is now in stock. Yeah, I'm covered.
You switch this.
Oh.
That's a sniper.
There's a way to zoom in, I thought, on this. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Here I was trying to play the game as they meant to play it to be played, and you're like, nah, blow up the car, kill the pimps.
Car. Yeah.
All good.
All right, let's get out of here. I don't want to hang around and see the cry too much.
Nah.
Cheat codes were essential in these
That's your breast slice, and I ain't talking about no pizza that's hot. Wrecking sex, Italian rappers, I'm the reason it's...
Not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm taking it so good.
What about winter? What do you mean? You know, I mean, what about winter? When the wind blows and it's really cold, I mean, you prance about like a ninny waiting for your privates to go blue?
I was born naked, I'm gonna die naked.
And all shriveled up by the sound of things.
Winter was invented by clothing companies. Clothes are unnecessary. They're ugly. Have you ever cooked in the nude?
No, look, is this leading anywhere? Because, I mean, we've got a lot of other people waiting to talk about real things here.
Nudity is real. Open your eyes. Take off your pants. Come on. Come on, lad.
Let's go. That's the guy.
Come back between 5. Oh.
Ah.
Certain missions only available certain times of the day.
Yeah.
It's back. A lot of people are into nudity and really understand the spiritual side.
What? I'm hanging out with loads of naked chicks. I mean, I see the fun in it, but I just think clothes have distinct advantages, like not accidentally cooking yourself, or when you're working on a building.
We're not swingers. It's not about sex. It's about being one with the world.
All right, dude, groovy. Hug a rainbow. It's time for a public service announcement from Donald Love.
Hello, I'm Donald Love. Under my guidance, Love Media has emerged.
Again, going back to the silent protagonist thing, at least this guy doesn't have a name, so you can fill it in yourself.
Right. That's why I thought it was very intentional, and maybe they ended up just going completely with it once they ran out of budget to record his lines. Like, well, we'll just make him a complete blank canvas, except that he's a white dude.
Right. The default. Right? Huh? I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
The policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
All right, time to find a van.
Policemen like their bitches, apparently.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get you.
Hey, perfect timing.
Cat with a chip tooth, that wear low shirts, yes, jeans and Timbers. I only drink 151 rum passion. No Chris, I'm a thug, I don't like flashing. I can get a man
Yeah, she's...
and my whole body smelling like...
There you go.
I don't care, I got a bad habit. Try to fight it, I ain't even...
Let's load up this party van.
The party van!
I don't know why it says there's 0 girls, unless you're supposed to. I guess you can make multiple trips to the ball.
That could be. Dude. Oh!
Rude. You're trying to make a delivery.
That cop got in my way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I probably should have turned my mic off.
Why is my wanted level going up?
I don't know.
Oh, it's showing me things about, since that was the first time I was busted.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
the cops will take away your weapon.
The Half-Life games have a silent protagonist, but then he also has a name too, so it's a little weird. But you know, that's the only one where I feel like that's the only game where I'm like. Most RPGs, the hero character doesn't say anything. All the other characters talk for him.
Alright, well, we can do this guy's mission now.
Hey, I'm bored. When you gonna drill me?
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of. I got a little job for you, pal. The Ferrelli brothers have owed me money for too long, and they need to be taught some respect. Lips Ferrelli is stuffing his fat face in the St. Mark's Bistro, so steal his car and take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
All right. Oh, we got a time limit on this.
Yep.
Where's my damn tool?
6.
So, there you go.
In fact, it was kind of interesting when I was playing Breath of Fire when I actually realized the main character was saying some of the lines. I'm like, wow! Usually these guys do have all the party members talk for them. It's kind of interesting. Like, no, it's not like it's a voice-acted game, so like it's not even a budget. It's just, or for any of these games, because like it's all Super Nintendo, that kind of thing. I don't know. Persona games are kind of like that too. And I guess it's kind of a holdover of RPGs. I don't know. That's an interesting thing to think about, talk about, but I guess not really, because
Nope, there's something else on the car.
he barely taps a few things, and it's like, ah, you're trashing it. What the fuck's wrong with you? Get it repaired. It's like,
I'm sure he won't notice that his car is all scuffed up.
right?
Or shaky. Parked it.
Yeah.
Details. Oh, that's
well,
why that road's
that
closed.
is why it's blocked, isn't it?
GPS is really coming in handy.
Yeah, right? Yeah, down that road.
Hopefully they fix it up or something too. That's right, we had to go around there and around that corner. Okay.
So now we need to go to that place to put the bomb in.
Oh.
Yeah. It's that circle. It's on the right side.
If I can find a road that will get me over, right? Oh man, now I gotta. I fucking hate these missions. Let's get over there. And then we'll get over there.
Sounds like a good idea.
Because I thought it was taking me there to have it done anyway.
No. Maybe the bomb guy will have it repaired
It'd be nice if there's a one-stop shop for
too. Your car bombs and
car bomb
making
and
it look
repairs.
pretty.
Oh my god, where is this place? There's no way I can even look at a map to see where it actually is until it zooms out.
Right.
Take it back there? No, it still was going to go to the spray place.
Yep.
Let's see. Where's the spray place? These other cars just stay up the road.
I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Like in real life.
Of course, there's no through road where I need it. Still have a minute left.
Yeah, you can do it.
If the car could like not get run into for fucking a minute.
Planetarium. 24/7, 365 off the hook. Stay up forever party venue. We make your dreams.
Can't see behind. I can't see how to get to the bistro from here. I can't keep my eyes on the road and the map at the
I'm
same
watching
time.
it. Keep going that way.
Okay.
And then you want to turn left. Do a zig.
Zig. Oh.
Right.
Oh,
and
right and left.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of close.
It is. Oh! The bump! The bump, you bumped it! You bumped it while you were parking!
Oh,
so
that
it was
is-
like, you need to get it repaired because there's a dent now!
Oh, that is bullshit!
Oh, man! Dune, 5-Bit Dune says, hey, vamp in the car now with the trance music. Yeah.
There you go.
Fuck you. He's dead. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's frustrating. I mean, I'm sure you played other games that have also other, like, tamper someone's car game or missions. I don't know. It's just
Yeah. That,
sometimes these old games can be unforgiving.
yeah. There's a reason they made these games easier. They made them too hard before.
Yeah, it's like platformers too. Like, you know, the audience has changed. You can't get, you know, most games are going to be easier because, like, you know, people who grew up playing games now don't have time to really perfect these
Yeah,
things.
let's just drive a cab.
Why not? We're gonna go legit.
Yeah, legit. We stole someone's cab and start picking up the fares.
Totally legit.
This is.
I don't know if you're gonna get a tip, man.
Control on this.
Yeah, the taxis are slippery. Alright, looks like you didn't make the right. Go another right.
Yeah, double back.
Yeah. Hey, nice. Alright, go back where you were. See, that's why I play games where the objective is to just kill everything in your path.
Yeah.
You would really like the God of War games, I think.
What the fuck?
That's fucking awesome.
Oh, I still have that floating car cheat on.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you have to, be like, yeah, sure. Oh, we need.
They're like, nope, fuck that.
You can't take fares in the taxi like that.
Let's turn that cheat off. Which one was that?
What she want?
Flying cars. Right, R2 circle, R1, L2 down, L1. Okay, no, I think activating an already activated cheat turns it off.
Right. He's
that's right. The cops kept their doors locked on this game, unlike other games where you can just go right in. On this game, if the door is locked, there's no such thing as breaking a window. So all these cop cars are sitting out here waiting to be driven.
And you can't.
You can't.
How sad.
Oh, there they go. They don't take kindly to that though.
Yeah. Oh.
You can sail the 7 seas.
Again. Village people.
Vigilantes. Now where am I supposed to go? Suspect. Okay. So
It's
now we're going to be the police.
All right. There you go.
Where's my damn tool?
There we go. I got a reward of $500 for that, even though the police don't take kindly to this.
Nope. Well, that's their job, is to run into the suspects.
I mean, they do that to me all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just policing the same way they police.
Yeah, you learned it from them.
I learned it from watching you! You taught me how to do this.
Alright, looks like if you turn right up ahead, you can catch up.
Oh.
Circle. Oh man, it's slippery.
Stupid son of
Oh, there we go.
There we go. That easy.
See, their mistake was getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Ew, that's a nasty splat noise.
Coke truck here. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Well, there you go. It worked out anyway. Just like how you took care of the pimps.
I have 50 seconds. Oh, if I get to any police vehicle, I can continue this. There we go. If I do that, maybe that'll get a police vehicle. Oh, where's your car? I need your car.
There you are.
There we go. Overtime. I keep trying to put the R2 button and put on the gas because
That's what you do in the
because
other
that's what you
game?
do in the more modern Grand Theft Auto games, not the X button.
Right.
So it keeps throwing me off to.
That's why it's going to be interesting when the Kingdom Hearts game comes out to see if they switch the control scheme up.
There we go. Trying to fight crime. Oh my gosh, I can't get this guy. Is he dead yet?
Yeah.
Yay!
He's dead now. I'm not sure if you did it or not. You probably did.
I set off a chain reaction that resulted in that guy's death.
So you get the credit.
Yes.
know how good those cars are. Oh yeah, no.
Get that guy! We will open fire!
The vigilante had been on vigil? Doesn't make sense at all.
Oh, I only have so many.
Yeah, it's timed. It's okay, you did good.
We're criminals, but do they appreciate it?
No, look at this.
Ridiculous.
It's like it's not worth it or something.
Look at what you're making me do. Oh, that was a weapon sheet anyways. There we go. Got some weapons now.
Hey, excuse me. Oh.
Stop!
Well, that was a big jump.
What's with that pump?
There we go. Oh, I just had my sight.
That's okay, still in front.
There we go.
To the left. There. Look at this station. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not just me.
You tried to kill me!
Whatever, fuck that. Let's see what we can do with something. Oh, they're not open yet.
No, of course not. Gotta do more.
That's right, because that goes to the other parts of the map that I can't get to yet. Did not quite get away from there fast enough. It's funny, the first time you go through weapons, and it's like, well, there's how you throw a grenade. You just tap the button, and it's like, oh, that worked out nicely.
Underhands that sucker. I mean, that worked out better than what you're trying to, you know, demonstrate.
Okay, run!
I think you knocked him down with the throw. You weren't even responsible for that
See,
one.
can you see why I'd spend $300 for PlayStation 2 and $50 for the game and $20 for the memory card? And $30 worth of controller. I'm making up some of these numbers. But,
Right.
To play this.
I mean, it's more fun to watch than it is to play.
Okay, great. You watch, I'll play.
But I'm tired of watching it.
Alright, do you want to do something else?
Like what?
I don't know. We got a bunch of PlayStation 2 games on here.
Yeah, your games.
I have a lot of games.
Like, you know what game I want to play less than I want to play this?
What?
Any of the Tony Hawk games.
Well, that's not the only other game I have.
I know. I'm just saying, because that's why your next one. And he's like, oh, Tony Hawk, that's a fun one game to play. I'm like, God, I don't want to. I watch you and Gothard play him, and it's like, God, it looks so tiresome.
Well, we play horse. We play horse.
Looks so tiresome.
But we play it with Speghead instead of horse as the word, because you can customize the word.
Right. I'd rather... Should watch Red Dwarf instead. That's what I think. Yeah, Speghead, sure. Yeah, Red Dwarf, that's a great show.
See, where's our safe house? Oh, it's up that way. Because we could go back, save our game, and revisit this another time.
Yeah.
But I have other games.
Okay. Okay, why don't you pick one you think I'd like, and we'll see if I like it.
How do I get in my place?
Gotta go through a door, and the cop was just in your way. See?
There we go. Now I'm safe.
No more cop. I feel bad because you labeled it Grand Theft Auto 3, so if you want to keep playing, go ahead.
Well, we've been playing this for close to 2 hours now. How late are we going tonight?
I don't know. How late are we going?
I don't know. We sometimes go we go from anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. So,
yeah.
So we could, play another game until we get sick, and then.
I'm just like, there's not much for me to say. This game does not interest me very much. There's things that are amusing at times, but then it's like, well, I've seen it all.
Anything you say is shit.
Do I get to keep the cab?
Who knows? I guess I could go back and check.
We save the game. Let's see here. Because I think we have some games that are multiplayer that are not Tony Hawk's Horse. Or Horse.
Yeah, I think we may be far enough away from that 70s show where people aren't going to get the joke.
Well, come on my show I keep confusing French horn with French horse, so there's that too.
Well, I know you're not upstairs blowing French horns because
I hope not.
I don't think you would be into that kind of
No.
He ain't no gentleman, that one.
Alright, so we've restarted the system and it's doing the boot off the hard drive. Now here's the thing, I take the hard drive out of here, this goes back to just being a standard old PlayStation 2 like it always was. So this was not even a permanent change I made to the system.
Yep. It's a soft hack.
Alright, so let's see what we got here.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Which maybe I will. I don't know. Well, I have, like I said, I have like 3 days, 2 days until maybe I'm hoping I get it on launch day. because we got Prime.
So let's see. We got ATV Off-Road, Burnout 3, The Getaway, Gran Turismo, a whole bunch of Grand Theft Auto games, Jeopardy, Simpsons Hit and Run, Simpsons Road Rage. Now there's a 2-player game, Simpsons Road Rage. Although you could, well, Seth and I would alternate between playing a 2-player game and taking turns playing the 1-player game, because each version of the game will unlock different things. But I think it was I forget. Let's see what else I got. Simpsons Skateboarding, which sucks. Sims, 2 State of Emergency games.
Which aren't 2-player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of these aren't 2-player, but some of them are. Well, let's see. Now the thing is that this game is like Crazy Taxi, except with Simpsons characters. And when you play 2-player, you're both competing for one fare. So there's one fare that shows up on the map. Whoever gets them first has them in the car. But if you bump the car that has the fare, you steal the fare. And whoever gets to the destination with the fare gets the money for it. Or the credit for it.
I see.
There's a premise behind this game.
Dad. Quit playing those stupid video games, boy. I want to watch TV.
We're live in front of City Hall as joyless plutocrat Montgomery Burns is about to unveil his new line of nuclear-powered buses.
Behold the Burns Atomic Megabus. Faster, cheaper, and completely safe.
Please kill me.
That poor man. I hope someone does kill him.
Those radioactive buses are a threat to the public health.
Threat to public health, eh? That gives me an idea. What do you think?
Just get to the game already.
Okay.
The premise being that we're trying to like raise the money to buy out the bus the bus system or whatever.
Right.
And I remember I was so pissed because we unlocked all the other cars in the games by playing the 2-player game. And then we kept playing the 1-player game to earn enough money to get the end cutscene. And the end, it took a long time. I think it took multiple main vacations because we did this. I don't even know. I might have moved up there by the time we finished it. And Seth and I just spent hours playing this game. And then we get to the end of it, and it's like this short, like 15-second cutscene that was lame.
Boo.
And it's like, we played all that for that?
That sucks.
That was like, what the? Okay.
Is this supposed to happen?
Oh, there we go. Road Rage, Sunday Drive. Sunday Drive just is like open-ended.
Yeah, just an open drive.
Mission mode, help your favorite characters achieve their goals. Oh, that unlocked different things. Head-to-head. So let's start with that. And let's just, there we go. Each fare is worth $1,000. Whoever completes 5 fares first would win. Or we can go for the longer one. Let's just do one of these.
Okay.
Alright, do that. Oh,
well.
There's a lot of different things we got to unlock.
Yeah.
This was one of the better of the Simpsons games. Although the Simpsons Hit and Run, I think, was alright, but I didn't play that one very far. It was kind of like a Simpsons version of Grand Theft Auto in that it was there was sandbox drive around type of thing, not that there was a whole lot you could do, and it was like different missions to beat to get through it. So I kind of felt like it was cool that they made it. I forget the...
USA! USA!
Let's drive! What's a car?
This is totally a rip-off of Crazy Taxi.
Oh, yeah. Just with the Simpsons on it.
But
that works for people, though.
So then when the skateboarding one came out, it's like, oh, Tony Hawk rip-off. But the controls of it were so awful. looked like a wall. But it's not. You can drive through it. Oh, there we go.
There's my helmet. Let's do this thing.
You basically run into the person.
Whatever.
Well, now you gotta ram me.
Right. Oh, shit.
Are we going to die?
Yeah, we are. It's fine, though.
Ship, please. Oh, did I do something wrong?
Nah, you're good.
Get in. I've got candy.
Can I go home? The leprechaun tells me to burn things.
Do you have any barf bags? I don't feel so good.
Oh. Just ramming into any pink car. Wait, what? How'd you get past?
What's
Oh,
that
whatever.
big idea? Touchdown! All right, I'll work the pedals and you steer.
Thank you. Like I was cryogenically frozen, but with the lack of heartbeat, ceasing the aging process. Will I?
I'm afraid of the future. Thank you. Vengeance will be mine.
Nice.
My keys fell out.
Ah, shit.
Ah, my glasses need tape.
There you go.
Yes. I got one. Fuck yeah.
Seatbelt, schmeatbelt.
Simpson House, please. I've got some looting to do.
The what now? Quit your whining already.
I never whine. Never drink wine. What are you talking about?
Oh, I still keep getting emails from that service that wants to send me wine.
Oh, yeah?
It's funny. There's this thing on Facebook that's like, take a quiz and find out what type of wine you'd like. And I take the quiz, and now, for months, I'm getting emails about how I only have 24 hours left to take advantage of this opportunity to get a free bottle with my first shipment. And then they started adding a free corkscrew into the deal.
Oh, shit. A free corkscrew. Come on.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, though, is that it's like a service. So it's like, even if I wanted to try it the first time to get a bunch of bottles of wine that I might like and a free bottle with it, so that it's actually not a bad deal for that first trial, is that I have to then cancel before they send me next
Of course, right.
package of wine. It's the type of thing that maybe your parents might like, because
No, they have so much wine anyway.
right, and they keep getting wine, so this would be like a service that they just boxes keep showing up until they say stop.
And in that way, maybe they won't have them sent to us, because
Well, no, I think they would have to have them sent to us.
yeah, we're gonna get another delivery at some point.
Oh, of course.
But hey,
No!
now when my parents come to pick it up,
Everybody, are we going to die? Hi, Dr. Nick.
Dad has
Take me to the retirement
Dad
special, please.
nearly dies.
I need a cadaver to practice on.
Last time they came to drop by some wine and hang out for a while. I guess they were at the Dad got it. It was at his limit. He was having trouble breathing when they left. He's very badly allergic to cats, and yet it doesn't stop him from trying to mess cars.
Yeah, they keep hanging around, and it's like it's fine.
Yeah.
But they don't have to hang around.
No,
though.
they don't have to.
It's
That's
funny.
not
Some of the visits, they were like, "Well, we're going golfing.
Bye.
Got a wine. Bye."
Ron.
It's like, want anything to drink, or it's like,
Nah.
nope, we're going. Bye.
So.
Bye.
And that's fine. It's it's not like I want to kill my dad.
No.
Honestly. I don't even know why I said that's a plus. I guess because it's one of those things that tends to be kind of annoying when it's like, oh, by the way, wine is coming, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. I hope you'll be around because wine is coming. Well, you should have asked me before you. Whatever. Anyway, whatever.
Let's see. Some of these missions, I think, unlock things. So let's see what we can unlock. I remember we completed all these missions. There's not that many, and they're beatable. But I could be remembering wrong.
We'll find out. I mean, they must be beatable. I know we've come across games that were not beatable without cheats, and even with cheats, they were not beatable.
Alright, so we gotta get
Get away with this, Burns.
Oh. Come on. Oh.
Well, it's time to.
Oh, you daft.
And it's not telling me where to go. Oh. I think this might be one of those things that the first game was the hardest one to beat.
Mm-hmm.
But once we got through that, we were able to do the others.
Now? Whoops. Willie, sorry.
There isn't a new episode of anything this Sunday.
Oh.
They're doing one of their live musicals.
Live musical?
Yeah, they're doing Rent.
Timer seems kind of extreme.
Oh, I brought disgrace upon my entire clan.
Ah. Oh, here, why don't you give it a try?
Alright. Why the hell not?
By thinking this is how we unlocked a lot of the drivers, was getting through these missions.
That makes sense.
Because I think that one probably, it makes sense that that would unlock the Willie's vehicle. Because he had to drive Willie's vehicle to get through them.
You won't get away with this, Burns.
Steering on those is pretty shitty.
Eat tractor.
Be nice on the map, like told us where they were, but
Yeah,
it seems to be linear enough because we got through half of them and I saw a bunch of them ahead. So I hope we don't like get down to like can't find the last one.
Yeah, that would suck. I hate. That's always the
Take no more. Who's willing now?
the issue of some of these like hunt and find mini games.
Yeah.
I think I got that one.
Got it.
Oh, I got closer.
Oh my god, there's the
yeah,
last two.
it's just right there. It is
Yeah.
pretty linear. And I was trying to be controlled, and that might have.
Which you got very close by being controlled.
I did.
Because backtracking really wastes time. Because
Yeah.
the steering is shit.
I think.
And the
if I
brake
ran-
and the reverse are two separate buttons.
Yeah, I think running into those cars on the bridge was not a great idea. It probably would be better to try to.
Well, you did like knock some cars into that on one of them, so that was
yeah, that
pretty
did
good.
help out. Oof.
You won't get away with this, Burns. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Hold it together, Willie.
I go over here. There's nothing for There you go.
Oh! Oh, it's controls. Oh, shit.
She'll fall apart at the seams if I push her any harder.
Oh, come on! I had that! Get it!
Eat tractor! I popped a willy! Oh, I brought disgrace upon my entire clan!
Alright, just wanted
done?
to get that stuff.
Oh.
I just was picking stuff off my socks.
Oh, okay.
These socks are nice, but like everything I wear attracts stuff that I don't like. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to be delicate because I cannot make good, quick movements with this thumb.
Mm.
Like, it feels good to play games with the joystick, but man, it hurts. That's why I'm going to take 4 pills
You won't get
after
away
this.
with this, Burns!
Oh my god.
Oh!
I'm giving her all she's got. She can't take no more.
This is not going to be it.
Oh my god, steering that thing is a nightmare.
This is definitely not going to be it because we're already about halfway there. Oh fuck, there's the other one. Calm down. If you
Oh,
press
I
too
ruined
hard,
my
you're
good
going to hurt
kilt.
yourself.
Eat tractor! She'll fall apart at the seams if I push her any harder. Ha! Ugh, me wee ones! Oh, I brought disgrace upon
That should have counted. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Here you go.
That totally counts. Alright.
So annoying.
I think you need to rest your hand.
Yeah.
Alright, we might call this one so that we don't push your hand too much
Well,
more.
if you're tired of playing, then yeah.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I've got a good half hour. Usually, like maybe straight. No, I don't know. It feels like I can get a half hour of play before I'm like I really hurt and
Yeah.
it pisses me
There are
off.
some nights we get into a game and we go a lot of hours, but I think 2 hour for our standard show is not bad.
Okay.
Unless you think that that's too short.
No, I'm fine with it.
I mean, we do it week by week, but I don't think we need to shoot for 3 or 4 hours.
Okay.
Ugh, me wee ones!
No, it's fine. I'm just.
We just do what feels.
This this week frustrated me. My hand frustrated me. Choice of game, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have something else in mind?
I mean, no, because you don't seem to like it when I suggest it.
What do you want to play?
I was hoping we'd do some kind of turn-based RPG.
Who's willing now?
But no, it's fine. Fuck it. I'll do that stuff on myself.
Well, we can do something next week. Let's try this.
I mean, I suggested that when we're still doing things when my hand was really bad. It's bad. It's gotten down to bad, so that's good. And you're like, okay, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll figure it out.
Well, I wanted to play with the thing I modded.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But yeah, okay. Next week you pick what we do.
I don't want to do that because we're going to do something that only I like. Because you don't like those games.
Whatever. I like games. I like games. I like games.
You drink games?
I drink games. I like games. I like beer. Drink beer. I like games. I drink games.
just don't want to be a,
Come on.
I don't want to be demanding or anything like that.
It's fine.
And especially when it's like, oh yeah, here's what we're doing, and it's like, well, I can't say anything now. Just keep... It's sort of like the beanbag chairs.
Well, they sucked. You were right about those. Where do we go, down here?
Yeah.
Where are they?
Right in front of you. And then there's one over there. Yes! 1 second!
Oh, yeah! Suck on that!
Yeah!
Ruined my good kilt. Never doubt a Scotsman.
Alright.
Alright, well, may as well try another mission.
Yeah. How hard can the next one be, right?
I think that one took it, like, it's one of those things, like, there was an easy, like, I feel like there are things where it's like the first one's hard and then the others after it aren't as hard.
Right.
But I could be wrong about that. I know there was one with like Barney that he had to hit all the mascots because he was like seeing mascots or whatever, and that one was like real easy. Oh. No! I wanted the backspace!
No, it's okay. It's a theme now. It's definitely a theme. You not intentionally name it completely after you.
Okay. I love how all the games assume we have an 8 megabyte memory card.
Yeah. Well, that's default, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, why would you need anything more?
And
Now
if you need more, you buy another memory card.
And now games take, like, tens of gigabytes.
Yeah. Well, this was, I mean, what, the a CDR holds what, 700 meg?
I have no idea.
So I mean, this is just save state. So
Yeah,
8 megs
yeah.
for save state.
No big deal.
And yeah, you filled them up. That's why they sold more of them.
Yep.
That's why you had multiple memory cards. Man, it's going slow.
Yeah.
This game runs slow.
It does. Well, so we can enjoy the jazzy version of the Simpsons theme.
There we go. Mr. Burns found out that Homer left work to watch the baseball game and was planning to sneak back into work. Bart has to drive Homer back to work without being hit by Mr. Burns. Okay, that sounds easy. Drive better than a cranky old man and get back to work.
Yeah.
No problem.
You got this.
Piece of cake. Oh, it's timed.
Of course it
Boy,
is.
remember what Daddy told you about being responsible and showing up to work on time? Well, it's all a lie.
Homer, that's America to me.
Get me, Smithers.
Oh, come on.
You gotta be in the... Wait.
Oh!
What the hell?
I don't know.
Why do you torment me so?
I thought you overshot the pad.
That's what I thought. But then, like, I went back and it didn't work.
And the hand the hand.
Yeah, the hand pointed me back and forth.
Hmm.
It's like, dude, you're at the power plant. Get out. Look busy.
part just bopping in
Boy,
there.
remember what Daddy told you about being responsible and showing up to work on time? Well, it's all a lie.
Homer, that's America to me.
Get him, Smithers.
I am so smart.
Okay.
So you had to stop right in the entrance.
I mean,
But see how much
M-A-R-T.
how much easier that was than the last
Oh
one.
yeah, that was a lot easier.
I don't know if this is just how slow this game went, but
I don't think it's the boot system because it seemed like there weren't that many loading things in Grand Theft Auto.
yeah.
So I
Well,
think it may be the game.
Yeah, a lot of things load quicker, but then again, I know that there are some, like when I was ripping the games, you had to select certain modes that you could enable, which most of them you didn't have to, but then some of them it was like, well, for compatibility reasons, you have to do this, or some games have some compatibility issues with this, where it's like, oh, so it's not exactly the same as playing off a disc. But I don't know. I think it has to do with, like, it disables certain features or whatever that, like, I think one of the things that one of the modes like disables the network adapter stuff. I guess if you're trying to access a network adapter while you're using it as something else, that causes things to get stuck.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But that would only be, but that's only one specific thing that only affects a minority of games. But
Yeah.
there's other little things like that that I guess cause compatibility issues if you're running it using certain resources that you normally wouldn't be using. So that's why I'm wondering, is this slower than it was off the disc, or do I not remember this being slow?
I haven't played this before, so I can't say.
I don't remember.
You would think the Simpsons style would translate pretty easily to 3D, since it's pretty basic, but the overbites are just terrible. Oh, this is the one you were talking about.
Yeah, this one's funny because he does this whole like spiel, like, oh my god, they're everywhere, or something like that.
Alright.
I remember this one being pretty easy. That's what it was. So yeah, we had to struggle a little bit to get Willie, and then the next two missions are just like, oh,
Bam, bam, bam.
just
No big deal. Cloud King, right?
Ah, the world's gone crazy! There are mascots everywhere! Or maybe I'm seeing double again. Who knows?
there are more mascots. Because it says knock down at least 12, which implies that any 12. Like if we miss them, there's still more.
Same thing happened when I took my driver's test.
Oh.
You already knocked that one down.
Yeah.
That don't count.
Oh! Where'd the ground go?
I guess this one is a little harder than I remembered.
No! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!
It sure seems to imply that there are a ton of mascots all over, but...
Yeah, well, I'm bored of that now.
Okay.
Let's see if we unlocked anything. Because it's like, how do we unlock all the players? Now, of course, I could always just grab my old memory card and get all the players.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
No, that didn't unlock anything.
Weird.
How do we unlock that? I'd have to look it up. Because I'm pretty sure well, maybe it was playing head-to-head enough. But I don't see anything that's keeping score of how much we played head-to-head. Anyways, we haven't unlocked anything. But we did have a fun show. And you had your first Grand Theft Auto experience.
Well, I guess if we're going to play it for the show, it won't be my last. If we don't play it again for the show, my last.
Oh, you don't like it?
It's so boring.
It's a whole sandbox. The world is your sandbox.
Yeah, I have other sandboxy games I can play. There's a whole big.
I got the need for
well, not big, but there's plenty of there's a game there's the Fallout games. Those are sandboxy, and they're cooler because there are monsters and mutants and dogs and things to collect.
Vice City, we got the whole 80s vibe going.
Are there dogs you can pet? Can you take a perk where you can befriend certain things and they won't attack you?
Oh dear.
There might be dogs you can shoot.
Okay.
Anyways, Jose Guzman writes in, thanks for the live stream gaming show, guys. Hey, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah.
Look where you
had
going.
fun.
Sorry I don't like Grand Theft Auto.
But we'll
next week is going to be a role-playing game.
Yeah.
Turn-based role-playing game. Not sure which one yet.
But we'll do that next week and have fun. And we'll see you then.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.